here backstage at Jayson Brunsdon, and I'm joined by Nicole Thompson, makeup director at MAC.
Oh my God, you're so tall. I feel so short next to you.
I've got heels on, so. Now, Nicole, could you give us a bit of a run-through for the brief for today?
Definitely. This is a really beautiful makeup. I've loved being a part of this show. So Jayson Brunsdon's collection is really inspired by the 70s. 70s poolside, okay? So it's not 70s shaggy, dirty, that kind of thing. It's much more clean, poolside, very polished, very glamorous, just like his collection. There's lots of pastels coming through the collection, also some punches of sort of watermelons and some bright pops of colour. So we didn't want to do anything too outrageous with the makeup to really overpower it. We wanted to keep it really simple and clean and beautiful. So what we did is we've kept the skin really nice and sheeny. We've used just a touch of sort of MAC face and body just to give a really nice dewiness, continue it down onto the skin. We actually, on the cheeks, we wanted to keep everything really creamy because, once again, it is summer, so we're not going to go anything too matte. We've used two cream blushes here. So we've got Posy and we've got Lillicent, and these matte cream blushes are really great because they're really creamy. We've mixed them together and then we've just patted them onto the cheekbones, just on top there to give a really nice shine. We also then use the same combination and patted it onto the lips. So it gives a really nice continuity to the makeup and doesn't sort of try and confuse it at all. I'm loving lipstick on the cheeks backstage for a few of my shows because I really like the shine that a lipstick gives on the cheeks. So I've used a lipstick called Politely Pink, and it just gives a really nice shine just on there. So under the lights, it's going to look super sheeny, really glamorous. With the eyes, we've once again kept it simple, but we've really defined them quite well. So we've used a black MAC Smolder pencil, very matte black, and we've lined the eye completely and we've winged it out at the end just to give that nice glamorous feel. We've done that on the top and bottom, and then we've added a lash. So the lash that we've used is a number 4 lash, and they're almost like a lash that if you had all individual lashes in a strip, it's what it would look like. So very nice and fine and feathery, and then we pop them all the way along and they just look stunning.
Now, for spring summer this year, what are some of the looks that are going on overseas, and how do you think they'll translate locally?
I'm seeing a lot of brows, okay, so it's either brows are focused with colour or there's no brows at all. So it's one or the other. There's no sort of in between. Lots of creams. We're using heaps of creamy products because under the lights and in these shows they just look amazing, and they really give that feeling of summer. When the skin is really creamy and dewy, it looks like summer. So that's probably the biggest trend. We're using a lot of a product called Fix Plus, Max Fix Plus, which is a spray that's like a vitamin spray, and we spritz it onto the body, we spritz it onto the faces, and it's giving this great fresh sheen to the skin. So all about sheeny, shiny, amazing.
And where do you draw your inspiration from?
Me personally, I really like women in the 40s and 50s. Like, I like that era. I like that everyone was womanly, everyone did their eyebrows, did their eyes, did their lips. They really enhanced their features. I think that's why I love working on Jayson Brunsdon's collection tonight, because that's what he's about. It's about enhancing the woman. He knows how to dress a woman, and this makeup is just enhancing their features and making them look beautiful.
Now, Joh, give us a bit of a run-through for the brief for today.
Okay, well, it's sort of poolside. The clothes are very light and very sort of summery, and we're sort of channeling a poolside sort of cabana sort of atmosphere. So I'm doing sort of ponytails, basically. Because, I really like ponytails, and I like things that are simple and clean. So we're just doing these really clean, simple ponytails with a side part and a little bit of boof on the crown.